Hi everyone. I hope that you guys are doing perfect. Today we'll be having construction from the grade 6. Hi guys. Hi, welcome. So as usual you log in using the aplusstudent.com and then you click on your name, scroll down here, go to language art and then the grade 6. Okay? So from grade 6 we will get construction contractions. Hi guys. Hi. Hi guys. Okay, so we have the contractions. We have the first lesson, which is pronoun verb contraction. So, first of all, we need to note what a contraction is. A contraction is a shortened form of two words, and apostrophe shows where one or more letters are left out. So, that's it for like contraction. It's like the shortened version of two words. Okay, so you have two words, and then the shortened version is what we call the contraction, and then we would have an apostrophe that shows where one or more of the letters are left out. So the apostrophe shows us where we removed some letters or where they are left out. A contraction can be formed from a pronoun and a verb. So contractions are formed from pronouns and then verbs. Okay. So we have I am. Now I am. This is the full version of the word. Then when you shorten it, it becomes I and then apostrophe with M. Okay, so that's like the pattern. It's like the shortened version of each of the word. Then you have you have. So we will remove the h and the a, and then you would have you have, which is the shortened version of the word. Okay, so apostrophes there and then ve, and then you have you will is like the full version, and then when we remove the w and the I, we will have you will. So that's like the most important parts that you need to note about the contractions. So the contractions are literally just like shortened versions of each of the words. So I'm sure that you guys know the contractions, right? Do you have a question? Guys, can you tell me in the chat? Do you have a question? Do you have any question? Hi, everyone. Do you have any question about this before we move on to like the questions? Okay, so let's like go through some of the examples here. So complete the sentence with the correct contraction. We have she is confident she can win the election in the fall. Now she is. She is. Okay. So we're gonna shorten the she is. That's like what we have to do. Shorten the she is. Okay. So you're gonna remove the I from this. Okay. And then you put an apostrophe and then it becomes she is. Okay. Then it is well known that dolphins are highly intelligent animals. So dolphins are highly intelligent animals. Now we have what it is. Okay? It is. So you're gonna remove the I. You remove the I, and then you have this one here. This is the shortened version. And then we have we have okay. And we're gonna remove what are we taking away? We're gonna remove the ha, and then we have the shorter version of we have. So this is the shorter version. Okay. So we also have, let me know once you have decided which sweater you want to buy. Okay. Then we have you have. Okay. So now this is you have. You're gonna take away the ha from have and put an apostrophe, and then you would get your answer. We are planning to try out the new Cuba restaurant downtown. So we are trying to try out the new Cuban restaurant downtown. So we are, which is the longest version. You have to remove the A, and then you're gonna have the shorter version of we are. Okay. Then, unless they are threatened, rattlesnakes do not usually attack humans. Now, they are is like the longer version. So you have to take away the A, and then you have the shorter version here. Okay, so let's move on to the test. Make sure you send in your answers on the chat. Let's continue. Okay, so what will be the answer here? We have been waiting for Elizabeth to get here so we can leave for the festival. So, which is the correct contraction? So, what will be? I will answer here. We have option two, which is the correct contraction. Okay. So we have the next one. It is well known that dolphins are highly intelligent animals. What will be the correct contraction here? So, what will be the correct answer here? Okay. Option two. Okay. It is working in a community garden is something Dash always wanted to do. So it's something I have always wanted to do. So which is the right contraction here? Which is the right contraction? Here. What is the right contraction? Mm-hmm. Okay. Two as well. I have. Okay, so you guys, can you use like any of the contractions you know? Make a sentence with any of the contraction and send to me on the chat. Can you use any of the contraction that you know? Any of them? Make a sentence and then send on the chat box. Can you use that? Send any contractions that you know. Use any of them. Make a sentence and send to me on the chat box. Oh, don't worry, you're okay. Everybody is fine. Ayo, you are okay, guys. Yeah, option two is the correct answer. But can you use any of the contractions that you know? Make one sentence each and send on the chat with any of the contractions that you know. So if you know any contraction, make a sentence with that contraction and then you send to me on the chat box. So let's see. Okay, so we have I am Hooper on my other accounts, so call me Hooper. So now you said I am, but if you are going to be using the contraction of I am, it should be this. Okay, so you should use your contractions to make the sentence. Yes, we have Denny's sentence here. We are going to the movies together, which is correct. Good. So you use contractions to make the sentences. Okay, so that's great. Okay, you guys send in more sentence. If you have more sentence, you can send it to me. Let's see with your contractions. Okay. So if you have more sentences, you can send them to me on the chat. Looking. Okay, good. We have one sentence. I am 11 years old. That's correct. Using the contraction I am. So I am 11 years old. That's correct. Good. Okay, so you can send in more of your sentences. If you have them, send in more. Okay, so moving on to this other um test here. Nolan says Dash going to the Gilroy Garlic Festival on Sunday. So which one? Nolan says he is or he is. So which of them? So I'm telling you the answer. I am telling you the answer. That's correct. I am okay. I am going to school every day. Okay. So what is the answer? Option two. Okay, good job. If my science project succeeds, you will be the first to know. If my science subject project succeeds, you will be the first to know. So, what is the right answer here? Okay, I am washing my hand. Mm-hmm. I'm washing, but you guys, we have other contractions. We have he is, you will, they are, it will, so many contractions. Okay, so you can use other contraction, not only like I am. Okay, so for example, we have you will here, so you can use that as well if you want to make sentences. So if you want to find me, I'll be working on my history project in the library. So what's your answer here? What's your answer here? What's your answer here? So what's okay? So option 2 as well. The engineers say that dash run into an unexpected problem. So what is the right contraction here? What is the right contraction? The engineers say that dash run into an unexpected problem. So, okay, option 2, they have run into an unexpected problem. So, she is confident she can win the election. So, this is also what she is confident she can win the election. So, she is confident she can win the election. Mm-hmm. Okay, also option 2. So I'm guessing that you guys understand the pronoun verb contraction, right? Do you have any question? Is there any question? Is there any question? Is there any question? You can say yes or no. Mm-hmm. So let me know on the chat. Okay. All right. That's good. Okay. Okay. So we'll move on to the second lesson now. Contraction with not. So we have the contractions that have knots. The first, okay, I'm glad that you guys understand. The first contractions that we had, they didn't come with knots, but this ones will appear with knots. Okay. So, like we've said, a contraction is a shortened form of two words. An apostrophe shows where or one or more letters are left out. So, the apostrophe is important because it's going to show you where something was left out. A contraction can be formed from a verb and the word not. So, we can have a verb and we can also have not in the contraction. In most contractions, with not, the spelling of the verb does not change. So if the contraction has not, the spelling of the verb does not change. The apostrophe takes the place of the O. So you have to take notes. If the contraction comes with not, that's like NOT, which is like the negative, the spelling of the verb does not change. The apostrophe takes the place of O. So wherever you're supposed to have O in that sentence or in that word, the apostrophe will be seeking that. So is not. So we have is not. So instead of the whole thing changing, we will just take away the O here. And we have isn't without the O. So in place of the O, we have the apostrophe. We are not. So instead of the O, we have apostrophe. You see that most of the times, once they come with not, the whole word doesn't really change. It's just like O that is missing. So weren't, cannot, can't. So in cannot, we're gonna take away N and O, which is can't. So you see, that's it like for the ones with not. So you have to take notes. Most of them are different, okay? And we also have the contraction won't is special because the spelling of the verb change. So when it comes with not, the only one that changes is the won't, because it's like will not, but we take away like the whole thing, like it literally like changes. Okay, so will not is the only like contraction that's unique, and it changes when you're adding not to it. So will and then not. We have won't. So we also have the marble counter does not match the color of the kitchen walls. So we have does not. It's just the normal word. So we're gonna be taking away the O here, and it's gonna be doesn't. Okay. Then we have complete the sentence with the correct contraction. We did not have enough time to explore Louvre when we were in Paris. Did not. Okay. So did not, you're gonna remove the O, and then it becomes didn't. Okay. Okay, Hoopa, we've heard that's your name. So thank you. We know your name now, okay? So we also have haven't. So haven't is the same thing. We are just gonna remove the O, and then it becomes haven't. Okay. Then let's see. I read that novel last year, but it was not my favorite. So was not. So you remove the O and it becomes wasn't. Wasn't this one here. The marble countertop does not match the color, so we did this before. And then Ivan emailed Lauren last week, but he has not heard back. Okay, has not, so hasn't. Once you remove the O, it becomes hasn't heard back. Okay, so yeah. All right, so let's move into the test now. You guys can send in your answers. Yeah, does not have, yeah, has a contraction. So you just have to remove O. Okay. You guys don't call him a different name. His name is Hooper, so we'll call him Hooper, not Ayo. Okay, so hi. Alright guys, so does not is like doesn't, it's still the same thing. Okay? Okay. So we have haven't. Though the election is tomorrow, Wilson and Andrew still haven't decided who to vote for. That's usually like the outdoors, but I love the redwood forest in California. So what is the answer here? Oh, that's your mom's name. Okay. So we will take note and remember that. All right. So what's the right contraction here? Mm-hmm. Hi. Okay. So option two, don't. The television show dash particularly humorous or entertaining. So is it the first or the second? So what is the right answer here? Okay. So, mm-hmm. Okay. Two as well is not. Jaden Dash been to China before, but he would like to visit sometime. So has not. So what is the most suitable? Okay. RSMR. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. So just like we made sentences with the other contractions, I want you guys to make sentences with these contractions. Okay. So these contractions are different. Okay. So they have the not. So give me one sentence each with contractions with not. Okay. Okay. So give me one contraction with not. One sentence with the contraction not. Okay. All right, guys. We know. One sentence now, you guys. One sentence with contractions using not. Okay. Mm-hmm. I can't carry this because my back hurts. Dennis, that's a very good sentence. Perfect. Okay. That's a good sentence. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. My name is an Aya. Okay, that's your sentence. Mm-hmm. No, it's okay. Even if you forget the apostrophe, that's fine. Okay. My name is an Aya. Good sentence. I will not do my homework. Really? You're not gonna do your homework? Okay. That's all your sentences. I get it. Okay. More sentences with the contraction not. Mm-hmm. So what sentences? Let's see. I can't fail my test. Okay. I can fail my test. That's okay. Good. Then we have although the cuts dash deep, it still hurt a lot. So what's not? So what's the right option? I will not get angry. Okay. I can't sleep. I can't carry my stuff. Okay. Okay. I can carry my stuff. Option two. Until my trip to Los Angeles last year, I seen the Pacific Ocean before. So until my trip to Los Angeles last year, I seen the Pacific Ocean before. Mm-hmm. So what's the most suitable answer? I don't like to drink tea. Okay, that's good. That's okay. Okay. And then this one. Okay. Option two as well. Won't. So the marble counter. Mm-hmm. Which one? I don't like studying. You better study Hooper. Uh, okay. This one. What's the right option? Is it the first or the option two? Okay, you guys. So we have like some more questions left. Okay. So if you haven't done this test, you have to make sure that you complete the remaining. We have about 20 left. So you have to complete that if you haven't done this test. But you can tell me on the chat box, do you have any questions? You can ask me. Do you have any question? Tell me, guys, do you have any questions? No, Miss Chada. Okay. So I'm guessing that you guys understand today. So make sure you complete this test if you haven't done it. Nope. Okay. That's good. So complete this test if you haven't done it. Okay. So we'll see you again next time. Do have a good evening and bye, guys. Bye, everyone.